People who are chosen, people who are called, people who have some type of mission on their life or some type of calling on their life will find themselves single. And that is because your calling is so important that anything else might distract you from your purpose. Being in a relationship will absolutely distract you from your purpose if it is not with the right person. If it is not with someone who understands your mission, who understands your calling, who understands that this is where you're trying to go, you can absolutely get into a relationship with someone who will throw you off of course. That can be a hindrance to your calling. If you're supposed to do something, if you're supposed to meet someone or mentor them or talk to them or create something or whatever it is, you may not do that because you're with this person. So many people get into relationships with partners who do not aid to their mission, who do not aid to their calling. So they end up finding themselves alone and single, but it is not a punishment. And you should never look at being single like a punishment. Someone who is called, someone who is chosen, they operate 9 times out of 10 from the spiritual. A faith-based person and someone who is operating from the physical, and there are a lot of people who are operating from the physical, they can only see what their physical eyes tell them. If a faith-based person and a physical-based person get together, that union will not work. They are coming from quite literally 2 different worlds. Somebody who understands the spiritual and is coming from the spiritual is never going to throw you off of your calling. They're never going to throw you off of your purpose. They're going to work in tandem with your purpose, and you are going to work in tandem with their purpose as well. It is not going to contradict each other. People do not accomplish their goals if they are with the wrong partner. So yes, it may take you a little bit longer to find that match, to find that person, but when you align with that person, it really doesn't matter about time because time is all relative. But you might see yourself ending a lot of relationships coming to an end, and you're like, what is going on? That is because that is not your person. Your person also operates from a faith-based perspective. I don't believe that there are a lot of people operating from a spiritual perspective. It might take you a little bit longer to get into union with a person who is also operating from a spiritual perspective, but that doesn't mean that you should settle. That doesn't mean that you should believe that you're going to be single forever. That's not it. It literally takes time. That's all. And time is not relative in the spiritual world. You serve the author of time. I heard that in a poem before, and I just thought that was such a beautiful line.